deoxygenated, and we're going to move to oxygenated. So when the body needs to oxygenate the blood, what happens is all the upper extremities, you're going to learn all of these, the names, all that stuff in lab 23. So don't worry about them now. What you need to worry about is how they dump into the superior vena cava. So the first one, the superior vena cava, collects the deoxygenated blood from the head, neck, upper limbs, and dumps it into the right atrium. The inferior does all the lower, the abdominal, the thoracic, the lower limbs, sends it the same thing.
Does it happen at the same time?
Yeah, all of it's just kind of constantly doing it, like a circular kind of just cycle. Okay? So the third one, coronary sinus, is where all of the blood from the heart comes in. They all collect into the right atrium.
Right.
Right atrium dumps into the right ventricle by way of the tricuspid valve. Then the ventricle builds up pressure, sends it and releases it to the pulmonary semilunar valve, and then takes it to the pulmonary trunk. From there, the pulmonary trunk sends it to the pulmonary what? Arteries. Good. Pulmonary arteries go to the arterioles, then they go to the capillaries. So here's the pulmonary artery, arterial, then go to capillaries, get oxygenated. Now we're in the pulmonary vein. So it goes venule, vein, then dumps into the left atrium. So again, pulmonary trunk takes it to pulmonary arteries, gets oxygenated, pulmonary veins come back and dump into the left atrium. Left atrium builds pressure, dumps into the left ventricle by way of the bicuspid AV or mitral valve. Okay? The left ventricle builds pressure, shoots it through, right there, the aortic semilunar valve. You all see that? Sorry, it's kind of like tiny. So the aortic semilunar valve, it opens, shoots it through the ascending aorta. Before it goes to the aortic arch, or while it's going there, it's also, while the blood's shooting up, going through this whole process, you have two valves that shoot it to the cardiac or coronary arteries. Does that make sense? So that whole heart is constantly just doing its own cycle.
So while it's going up.
Yeah. So think of like a hose, and you puncture two valves in it, and you put little oxygen out. Like if you're gardening or making your doing your garden, having your little whatever. Okay, so while it's going up, it has those valves that take care of the heart. It goes up the ascending to the aortic arch, which this one doesn't have anymore. Aortic arch then has these to the head, neck, upper extremities, all the way down. And then it goes to the descending to take care of the entirety. Goes through the whole thing, then it comes back to the same process again. Does that make sense? Okay, good. Any questions with blood flow or concern about that you didn't understand? Anything with conduction? Anything with the blood that we did at the beginning of the lab? Or you guys feel so like you have the functions, right? You have all the answers? Okay, good. Don't worry, don't take time.